How, why, who, what, why, when, which. He'll prove it to me. He'll come to Lagos. I say, if you like, you go to Kafanshan. I don't care. Mixing English with French from me, really. You can't talk. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarila. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. Okay, I film about lifestyle, family, education, and a lot of other fun stuff. Okay, so please consider subscribing and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I remembered something that happened to me a few years ago, and I thought, maybe I want to give you guys this gist, a nice story time before I'll forget about it again. So this happened in 2018. I had this really close friend. In fact, we used to call ourselves sisters, but after she did this to me, I demoted her. In 2017, I got served a nice breakfast. It was a platter. And so I decided, you know what? I'm done. I'm not interested in relationships anymore. I'm just focusing on my life and my future. So yeah, 2018, I was doing my postgraduate diploma in education. I was working, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put all my energy into this. Yeah, I was just enjoying my life, basically focusing on my future. I wasn't interested in anything. Okay, so 2018, maybe like mid 2018, this friend of mine, let's call her Florence. Okay, so Florence gives me a call and she's like, oh, you're still single? I'm like, oh yeah, I beg, I'm not interested. She said, oh, but I know this guy. He's my family friend. He's a nice person. He's this, he's that. He lives in Abuja. He works in Abuja. Shaking it. She was hyping him. So she introduced me to this guy. Let's call him Irresponsible. Sent me a couple of pictures. I'm like, okay, he doesn't look bad. She told me what he did. So I was like, okay, I don't know. But you know what? Give him my Instagram handle. So she gave him my Instagram handle, and of course he sent me a DM, and we started chatting on Instagram. And like I would just look through his pictures, and I saw that he was fit, he used to work out, so my eye was ready, and I just felt like, okay, this person looks responsible. And for my sister to try to like set us up, then I think it will be okay, right? Wrong. So anyways, from Instagram it moved to WhatsApp. So I eventually gave him my number, and we started chatting on WhatsApp. He would call me like during the day. He would just leave like messages for me and everything. So Florence invites me for her cousin's wedding that same year, but like towards the end of the year in Abuja. So I thought, okay, this would be a good opportunity to meet Irresponsible face to face, right? So I thought about it, and I bought my tickets to Abuja. And then I told Irresponsible that, oh, Florence's cousin is getting married. The wedding is in Abuja. I'll be attending. And I was really excited, like, oh yeah, that's great. Okay, what do you need? Let me book your flight. What airline do you want? Where do you want to stay? I'm like, oh, I already bought my ticket, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Where I'm gonna stay, don't worry about it. I'll stay with Florence. He said, no, don't worry about it. I'll get you an Airbnb. Wherever I want to stay, just let me know. And as a Lagos babe that knows Lagos boys, if Lagos boys tell you, oh, I'll get you a place to stay, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. So I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. If I can't stay with Florence, I'll stay with another friend. I was like, no. I just want you to be comfortable, blah, blah, blah. I'll just get you an Airbnb. I said, okay, no problem. Get me an Airbnb. Irresponsible picked me up from the airport. In fact, by the time I landed and I turned on my phone, I had seen that his message had dropped. He was at the airport about an hour before my arrival. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Anyways, so he picked me up from the airport. He took me to the Airbnb, got me a few things to eat, got me like snacks. I was like, oh, he's leaving. That if I need anything, he's just a phone call away. And then later that evening, he sent me like a plan that he had made for for my trip. So he was like, okay, I think I arrived Abuja on a Tuesday or a Thursday to leave the following Wednesday. He was like, okay, Friday, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go watch a movie. Saturday is the wedding. Sunday we're going kayaking. Monday we're gonna have dinner. I just saw everything. I was like, wow. I just started feeling organized, everything. Wow, woo, come on. And then and then he used to speak French. And there's the way French just sounds so hard. So on the day of the wedding, anyways, he came, he picked me up. I was doing my makeup, I even delayed. But he picked me up anyways. He waited, dropped me at the wedding venue. He wanted to come and pick me and take me back to my my Airbnb. But I was like, oh no, I'm going to spend the night with Florence at the hotel where she's with her other cousins. And yeah, the next morning, he came to pick me up. He dropped me back at the Airbnb. We had a movie. We had a kiniko. The only thing we didn't do was kayaking. I don't remember why. But yeah, we did everything that he had planned. We did it. I was now beginning to change my mind because I had said, because of the breakfast that I was served in 2017, no, I'm not interested. I went back to Lagos feeling like, yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna answer this guy. I think I'm gonna just give him green light. So myself and Florence went back to Lagos together because she spent that Christmas in my house in Lagos. So he dropped us at the airport, and he was so sad, when we were hugging to say, oh bye, see you. He was just looking, I will come to Lagos, I will shake you just let me know next time I want to come to Abuja, I will book your flight, I will hit. So we went back to Lagos now, and we had a concert to attend. So we didn't go back to my family house yet because it wasn't yet like close to Christmas. It was still like a week, and we had a concert to attend. So we stayed on the island for like, I don't remember, for a few days, so we could still like chill, then go for the concert before finally going back to my family house for Christmas. So it was one of the mornings that we were on the island, and I don't know, sometimes something just used to push me to just do some certain things. So this thing was pushing me that particular day. Florence was sleeping by my side, and this thing was pushing me like, open Florence's phone, open Florence's phone. Open her phone. I'm like, I picked it up, I dropped it, I'm like, she's my sister, like, what am I looking for? Do you get, like, why would I go to my sister's phone? You don't call me, But that thing was still pushing me. I said, okay. I picked up her phone, and then I went straight to WhatsApp, and then I went to her WhatsApp message with irresponsible. And then I scrolled up, and the message that caught my eye that made me keep scrolling up was, okay, it's not my place to tell her. This was Florence speaking. It's not my place to tell her, it's fine. Do what, like, it's whatever. It's not my place to tell her. Tell her what? Okay. I started scrolling up, started seeing messages, back and forth. My mouth was just like, I was just looking at her. Like, I should slap this one, let her wake up now. Anyway, so the summary of it is that the guy said, that he was basically thanking her for introducing us, but that that he would just like to let her know that there's somebody else, that he's been dating this older lady, sort of like a sugar mommy, like the way he explained it, and that he still likes me, so he lets him just keep me on the side, because I'm kind of cool, so he just wants to see how everything will play out. And he now said, oh, please don't let her know. In fact, that's not even the one that bust my head. This so-called sister of mine was like, oh, no problem, like, it's not my place, it's fine, just make up your mind quickly, let's see how everything goes, I'm not going to say anything. Is this playing? What type of playing is this?
Are you playing? What type of playing is this? This is playing.
So when I saw that, I was just looking at this girl sleeping. I was just looking at her, just looking at her. I'm like, okay, how do I do this now? Should I slap her? Or should I shake her? Or should I shout? What should I do? I just kept quiet. I didn't say anything. We went for the concert, everything was cool, fine. I was still like, hey, this auntie is going to spend Christmas with me. Okay, so we went back to my family house, and then I confronted her. I'm like, okay, so can you explain this? Why? Do you know what this girl said? Yeah, you know, I always tell you that you should not look for something that you don't want to see. Hey. If you check somebody's phone, you will see something that you don't want to see. I'm like, are you crazy or something? Like, is this, I expected like an apology or like, oh no, that's not what I meant, whatever. She was still trying to defend it, that oh no, that it's not her place to say anything, that you know I'm her friend and this guy is her family friend, so that it's not her place to say anything, that she would have expected him to say it. Okay, let's even say that you were like caught up in the middle, right? This is your family friend and this is your supposed sister. Okay, cool. But like, I expected that she would have cleared immediately that no, you don't do that. I'm giving you so amount of time to let her know, or make your choice. You've got to choose. Like, I expected that she would tell him the right thing to do, not, oh, okay, it's not my place, it's fine, I'm not going to tell her anything. And for somebody that you're calling your sister, I would expect that even if you don't like throw him under the bus outrightly, I'll just expect that you give him like a hint, like, I don't think this guy is serious, don't even bother yourself. Do you get that? There's a way you say that you won't exactly throw him under the bus. But if it's me, somebody that I call my sister, I will tell you straight. I will change it for him, for even thinking that you can tell me to keep something like that away from my sister. You must be joking. I will clear him straight, and of course I'm going to call my sister immediately. So that just made me like, the way she kept on defending herself and defending it, I was like, you know what, this is not the kind of friendship I want to have. Like, this is not sisterhood. Like, you didn't look out for me in that, like in this situation, you didn't look out for me. I just left it. Like, we spent Christmas together. And then she left. Actually, she didn't want to go. She was like, oh, what are you doing for New Year? Can I stay for New Year? I can't remember what I said, but I came up with an excuse. I was like, oh, I have this training, yada yada yada, it's starting soon, I'm not going to be around. So I like got rid of her because I was just annoyed seeing her every day in my house. So anyway, she left, and for the better part of 2019 we didn't speak. I was just like, I'm over this girl. Like, she's not a reasonable person. So it took like the intervention of a mutual friend. That one called me and then like put her on the call. So it was a conference call. And so like, okay, so what happened? You guys aren't talking, blah blah blah. And that one was still defending herself that, no, it's not her place. It's not. I was like, see, I don't want to have this conversation. Like, just get out, you know. And then that mutual friend of ours, Sha, spoke to us together, then spoke to us like individually. And I think maybe like late 2019 or 2020, I don't really recall, but we just started talking again, and I just like put everything behind me. But yeah, obviously we're not even close. It's just, we're friends, but it's not like before where like almost everything about me she knows. Okay, so now like I know my sisters and my sisters know me. So she has been demoted. And that's the story. Hey, CBO, that's not the end of my story. So yeah, of course, Irresponsible tried to reach out to me, and I was like, I just asked him plain blank, do you or do you not have a girlfriend? I was like, no,
As I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these parts.
I'm like, okay, you can't speak now. You that you're so eloquent to be mixing English with French from me, really. You can't talk. I was like, okay, yes, that there's somebody, but you know that's not the case. You know, it's me, that he likes me. He's gonna come to Lagos. He'll prove it to me, he'll come to Lagos. I said, if you like, you go to Kafanshan. I don't care. He'll send me messages. Oh, he's very sorry. Oh, can I ever forgive him? Oh, what can he do to make it right? I just giving him one answer. After some time, I will not reply him. Then maybe like 2-3 months later, he will come again. Have I been forgiven? Now, wow. Then I remember in 2020, yeah, I remember in 2020 he had sent me a message that, oh, what am I doing on his birthday weekend, that he would like us to travel. From nowhere, as in, because I had stopped responding to him on WhatsApp. This was a DM that he sent to me that I think he was traveling for his birthday and he needs a companion. I'm like, from where to where? How, why, who, what, why, when, which, where? Do you get? Like, from where to where? I was like, I'm not interested. I was like, oh, so that means you've not forgiven me. Hey, God. It was so funny to me, like, from where to, as in. So anyways, after that 2020, I think he just kind of gave up, and I haven't heard from him. Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I unfollowed him on Instagram. So yeah, that's what happened with that situation. Irresponsible is somewhere living his life. I hope he's now responsible. Florence is also living her life, but you know, friends from a distance. Yeah. So that's the end of my story. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I will see you next time.